Alright, so this is a suggestion via Patreon. The name of the video is 50 Cent pairs up with Denzel Washington to expose Oprah taking from black actresses. Alright, let's check it out. Let's see what this takes us, guys. Let's get it.
I'm just tired of working so hard.
Okay.
Being gracious at what I do, getting paid a fraction of the cost. You get tired. I hear people go, you work a lot. I'll have to. The math ain't mathing.
The man, they offered me $600,000. He said, I'm not going to tell you that, Denzel. He says, but I can tell you this. The first 2 or 3 or 4 films you do in this business will dictate how you're perceived.
There's always a new drama in Hollywood every day. And this time, it isn't just any drama going on in Hollywood. There have always been numerous conspiracies against the renowned American black host Oprah Winfrey. However, recently, 50 Cent has paired up with Denzel Washington to expose Oprah for her exploitation of other black actresses. 50 Cent has recently joined the conversation in the middle of the dispute between Taraji and Oprah. He's criticizing Oprah for being a Hollywood puppet and taking advantage of black actors. This isn't new for 50 Cent. He's been calling out Oprah for years. He accused her of using black actors to build a billion-dollar empire and then eventually abandoning them. He was among the first to support Monique when she spoke out against Oprah and Tyler Perry for ruining her career by underpaying her for her role in Precious.
So Tyler Perry says to me, listen, you may really want to consider promoting this film.
Okay.
Because if you get nominated for an Oscar award, your next film is $3 to $5 million.
All right, so really quickly, guys, we got to interject here. When it comes to the movie Precious was great. I definitely think that Monique played the part of Precious's mother so well that it completely destroyed her career going forward. I think that honestly was the reason why she just kind of went ghost for a very long time after that, guys. And when it comes to Taraji P. Henson, I do think that if she's playing lead and she's making a lot less, then that's obviously an issue. If she's a second or tertiary actress, I don't know if she should be getting as much as the lead actress or actor, guys. But let's see.
And if you win it, your next film is $6 to $8 million. I said, Tyler, who you talking to? I'm a black woman. Where do they pay those type of salaries, brother? I said, what I cannot do, Tyler, is work for free. I've done what I was supposed to do. I cannot go overseas and do this for free, Tyler.
Now, 50 Cent is once again backing Taraji in her fight against Oprah and the other black actors whose careers Oprah allegedly harmed for her own benefit. Let us enlighten you if you don't know about the recent feud Oprah has had with Taraji.
Keyword allegedly.
Taraji called out Oprah for underpaying her in the new movie, The Color Purple. Indeed, there are significant differences when comparing black billionaires like Oprah to figures like Jeff Bezos. As highlighted by Taraji and others, the challenges black actors face in Hollywood shed light on the ongoing struggles with pay disparities and inequality within the industry. This acknowledgement reflects a broader issue that extends beyond individual experiences to systemic challenges black professionals face in various fields. Taraji is not alone in speaking out about the challenges faced by black actors in Hollywood. Gabrielle Union, Keke Palmer, and other black actors have also voiced concerns about having to put in extra effort on screen while receiving less compensation. According to Taraji, her salary hasn't increased since Proud Mary, which was released 6 years ago. It seems like math ain't mathing in Hollywood. Taraji also considered
Math ain't mathing.
rejecting the part in The Color Purple because Oprah's first offer was disrespectful. Taraji hoped that Oprah, being a fellow black woman, would comprehend and act ethically, but the opposite happened.
Where's my raise? I haven't seen a raise in my income since Proud Mary.
Taraji expressed that it's not her, but it's other actors in Hollywood as well, who are facing the same issue. She took the names of the actors and said that she wanted to stand up not just for herself, but for others as well, to expose the Hollywood elites who are hiring these actors for shows.
And if can't fight for them coming up behind me, then what I'm doing? I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, don't apologize.
Bro, I have not heard of any of this drama, bro. I'm just gonna be honest here.
Later, Taraji appeared in another interview with Oprah's close friend, Gayle King. In the interview, Taraji disclosed that she had contemplated quitting acting altogether. During Taraji's emotional breakdown and her consideration of leaving the industry, Gayle seemed to downplay her distress, possibly because of her friendship with Oprah. It appeared that Gayle wasn't willing to let Taraji reveal Oprah's actions on her show. As this whole situation unfolded, 50 Cent jumped into the drama. He reposted a screenshot of an article on his Instagram and declared that he was open to collaborating with Taraji. He stated, "They dropped the ball, f them. I'm ready to work. Let's get it. GLG." However, this isn't the first time 50 Cent has called out Oprah and criticized her for mistreating entertainers. This conflict traces back to the beginning of their feud. During 50 Cent's rise to fame, he aimed to establish himself as a successful rapper and sought to appear on Oprah's show. Such an appearance could have helped him reshape his image from a former drug dealer in Jamaica, Queens, to a prosperous rapper. It would also have been a meaningful validation for his grandmother, a devoted Oprah fan, showing that he was making positive strides in his life. However, when the idea was presented to Oprah, she made it clear that she wasn't interested in what 50 Cent had to offer. This rejection led 50 Cent to accuse Oprah of being against hip-hop, particularly the type of music he created. And
you guys, if you already know, 50 Cent is not someone who will take anything lightly. If he senses a glimpse of just any type of disrespect, he's going for your head.
Even went as far as likening her to an Oreo black on the outside, white on the inside. He also said, "Started out with black women's views, but has been catering to middle-aged white American women for so long that she's become one herself." In the past, 50 Cent, along with Ice Cube and other rappers, has criticized Oprah for not featuring rap artists on her show.
It's her show. To be honest here, guys, I get it. Oprah is Oprah, right? But if she specifically has no interest in rappers or hip hop, it kind of is what it is. You should be trying to get onto something where you specifically as a hip hopper, rapper, right? Where you specifically are not even going to get anything from this engagement, other than the fact that you got to sit down with Oprah. Her fan base doesn't really care at all about you. So why would she put you on her platform when she knows her base? She knows it. Let's think logically here, guys.
Oprah, on her end, has voiced her disapproval of rap lyrics that she deems hateful and degrading. This difference in perspective has been a source of contention between them. 50 Cent went on to say, "She was completely against everything that was in my music. So she ain't never going to have me on that show. I'm never going to reach that platform, which is confirmation of you being a huge success. So I just said, okay, if we can't be friends, then at least let's be enemies." 50 Cent took his pettiness to a new level by naming his dog after Oprah and his cat after Oprah's close friend Gayle King.
That's hilarious.
Around the same time, Ludacris also called out Oprah. He accused her of throwing him under the bus during his appearance on her show to promote the movie Crash with the rest of the cast. Instead of focusing on the movie, Oprah kept pressing Ludacris about his use of the N-word in his music during the interview. Ludacris wasn't happy about this, and he called her out in a radio interview. As if the situation wasn't messy enough, Oprah took it a step further by editing out certain parts of Ludacris's response to her questions.
Well, Oprah didn't edit it out. Her team did.
This editing was done in a way that portrayed him in a negative light, making him look like an idiot. Dave Chappelle, who had turned down a $50 million deal with Comedy Central and left for Africa due to concerns for his safety, appeared on The Oprah Show. While explaining the reasons behind rejecting the deal, Dave mentioned some questionable aspects he wasn't comfortable with. However, Oprah kept interrupting him and pressuring him to admit to having some form of mental illness during the conversation. Dave also mentioned that he has seen celebrities in Hollywood who have made huge amounts of deals, and some months later, they suddenly appear crazy to everyone. He mentioned that...
Yeah, that's a fact. That is a literal fact. Okay? Don't make the wrong deal in Hollywood. They will make you crazy, bro. They will. They'll stop selling your Yeezy. What?
That it always happens when the elites think they're getting on top of their career. This could be to pull them down from their career so that the elites remain in power.
what happens, and I've seen these kinds of things play out in front of me.
Okay.
When
you say you heard the stories, what do you mean? What stories?
I mean, you see before, look, Mariah Carey made a $100 million deal, and 3 months later, she's all of a sudden mysteriously crazy. Or Martin Lawrence punches through and he's waving a gun on the street screaming, "They're trying to kill me."
Yeah.
At a certain point in the interview, Dave Chappelle also discussed how certain Hollywood executives attempted to pressure him into taking antipsychotic medication. However, Oprah completely disregarded this information and insisted that Dave was merely stressed out and paranoid.
The whole time, they're trying to convince me I'm insane. They were trying to get me to take psychotic medication.
Oprah has a lengthy history
Antipsychotic.
of mistreating and taking advantage of black actors, and 50 Cent is frustrated with witnessing these actions. Taraji isn't the only black actress he has supported against Oprah. 50 Cent also backed Monique when she exposed Tyler Perry and Oprah for blacklisting her after she spoke out about being underpaid. Monique revealed that she received only $50,000 for her role in Precious, which was insufficient. When Tyler and Oprah demanded she promotes the movie without offering additional compensation, Monique declined. Monique also stood up for other actors and said, "I don't think these women were paid well for this movie. Why do I feel she, Oprah, threw them under the bus the same way she did to Monique?" This decision angered Oprah and Tyler even more, leading them to launch a campaign to portray Monique as difficult to work with.
I mean, here's the thing, guys. If I hire you for a set amount of money and you accept that money, okay, you accept it, then after everything is done, you then say, this is not enough money, right? And you're saying it publicly, making me, the director, look bad, for example. The next director is going to look or ask around. They're going to look at how you acted after the movie, and they're going to be like, you're going to attempt to embarrass me in public? Why would I work with you? I don't think anyone really needed to blackball or blacklist Monique. I don't think so. You have to look at it logically here, guys. I mean, why would I want to work with you again? Or why would I want to work with you? Let's say I never worked with you, right? But I heard this is going on. I'm not working with you. Why would I do that? That's crazy.
Monique claims that Tyler went as far as bad-mouthing her to the director David Tolber, resulting in her losing potential opportunities. While Monique was revealing these issues, she faced resistance from many in the industry except for 50 Cent. He was the lone individual who stood by her. He posted a picture of Monique on his Instagram and expressed his support by saying, "All in favor of Monique being back on top, say make it happen. Stop messing around. I went to see Monique's stand-up show during Super Bowl weekend, and it was so good. She had me in a trance. You've got to go check her out." Another actor who has repeatedly exposed Oprah is Denzel Washington. He exposed the less savory aspects of the movie industry, where powerful Hollywood elites, like Oprah, attempt to manipulate and coerce actors into playing characters that go against their values. In a revealing interview that sent shockwaves through Tinseltown, the legendary actor, renowned for his compelling performances, unveiled the dark and often strange side of the film industry. Denzel shared insights into his early days in the industry, recounting a peculiar movie role he was pressured into accepting in 1986.
I got a part in a movie in 1986. I called it The They Couldn't Kill.
The film portrayed a disturbing storyline in which Denzel Washington's character, a black man, was accused of assaulting a white woman. What shocked Denzel even more was the nonchalant attitude displayed by some Hollywood insiders during the audition process. Being a decent man in Hollywood wasn't easy for Denzel, as he quickly discovered the dark side of the entertainment industry. In 2014, Denzel became a central figure in the Sony email hack controversy when an unidentified hacker exposed confidential information from Sony Pictures Entertainment. In one of the leaked email conversations between an unnamed producer and Sony chairman Michael Linton, which occurred shortly after the release of Denzel's movie The Equalizer, the producer recommended that Sony avoid casting black actors to better resonate with an international audience. The producer suggested that overseas earnings could have been higher if a white actor had taken the lead role, stating a belief that the international motion picture audience is generally racist and that films with African American leads don't perform well overseas. But that wasn't the end of it.
Keep in mind, guys, I live on 2 continents. Really quickly, this is an interesting thing, right? Being in a place where not many people look like you, right? I can definitely tell you that, for example, my wife is from Spain, okay? She never knew that there were movies where a black person was the lead. Her only experience with that was, I think, the Cosby Show. That was the only she was like, that is the only thing. That's the only example that she's ever seen, right? So I can tell you, the international audiences would prefer to watch what looks the closest to them. That's it. Take that how you want to take it. Right? That's why some artists are pushed ahead of other artists at times in certain genres, right? People are generally more comfortable with what they visually are used to.
Soon after arriving in Hollywood, Denzel realized
I'm not making excuses.
there
But keep in mind, Sony is from where?
was an agenda to capitalize on black trauma and exploit it for entertainment. Denzel's revelation provides a glimpse into the often concealed world of Hollywood, where questionable decisions are made and actors may be compelled to compromise their principles for fame and fortune. It raises serious questions about the responsibility of those in power like Oprah within the industry and prompts us to consider whether they are genuinely mindful of the impact the roles they offer can have on actors and the pay according to it. A user said, "That's right, Taraji. She's a phenomenal actress who deserves to be paid well. Speak out and don't be afraid. I love 50 Cent. He isn't afraid to stand up for the underdog. If it wasn't for black people, Oprah wouldn't be where she is now."
No, stop playing. Not Oprah.
That's it for today's video, guys. Thanks for watching.
I mean, that could probably go for a couple of people, but definitely not Oprah. All right, so I don't really see exactly how Oprah is taking from actresses like that, guys. But if you are signing bad contracts, you're signing bad contracts because you don't really have many people giving you contracts to sign. So that means that if a contract comes along saying, "Hey, $50,000," you're going to take it. You're going to take it. You can be angry at how much the movie made later, sure, but I'm sure you're going to get some residuals from that, right? But if you got $50,000 for this, what can we do? You understand what I'm saying here? You took that contract because you didn't have any other options. That's no one's fault, really. That's what it sounds like to me, at least, guys. But all right, listen, you guys all have an absolutely amazing day. Enjoy your day thoroughly.